Good morning, everyone. Mrs. Rapp here. Today is Thursday, March 19th, and today we're going to review some of the things that you would normally have seen had we been in the lab yesterday on Wednesday. What we were going to look at were cells with cancer, specifically lung cancer and breast cancer, and compare those to the healthy cells, lung cells, and breast tissue cells that we had looked at previously. Here on your screen is what a tumor looks like. So normally when cells multiply and go through the cell cycle and they're dividing, they come in contact with normal healthy tissue. The proteins in those tissues tell them when they've had enough multiplying and dividing. Okay, you can stop now. So normally just the contact with those cells would help control cell division. We know that with cancer cells, and from yesterday's reading, cancer cells are the uncontrolled cell division. So our normal controls, the proteins, aren't working properly, okay? And so you can see here, maybe this cell won't divide as much anymore because it's come in contact with these healthy cells, and maybe it's getting the message not to divide. But over here, they're dividing uncontrollably and over and on top of one another, creating a tumor. Okay, so how do we get cancer in other places? Sometimes you'll hear, well, oh, they had lung cancer, they have breast cancer, and it metastasized to another area. What does that mean? Well, metastasis, spread of cancer from one organ to another. So what happens? A rogue cell, okay, one cell can break off from the tumor, and then the bloodstream will take that and deliver it to another part of the body, where then it starts to go through the cell cycle, dividing uncontrollably, okay, without any control measures in place in other parts of the body. So we normally talk about where, oh, you have lung cancer, okay, meaning it started here, but then what happens? But it metastasized to the breast or the bone. And so now you have cancer throughout your body. So if you miss one cell with your treatment, it can spread to other places. And that's what we're seeing here. This tumor in blue with our cancer cells, one breaks off, gets carried by the blood vessel into different parts of the body. Okay, so one cell could maybe go here, one could go here, one could go here, and that's generally how it works. So let's look at a human lung. Okay, here is normal. Okay, so if we look at this X-ray, we have normal. We see our ribs, okay, clavicle. Over here is cancer. So we see something that shouldn't be there, that gray area, and that is within the lung here. This darker area is your lung, so this is taking up space within there. So let's look at normal lung tissue. This is what we should have seen last time, okay? We have our alveoli, okay, our lobes, and here the bronchioles, okay? And everything is very organized. You can differentiate different types of cells. We come over here to cancer cells, okay, and first you can see the difference between the lungs, the healthy lungs and the cancerous lung. You can see how here, this would be a lot more elastic, okay? You can get that air in and out. You could just imagine here how difficult it is for the oxygen and carbon dioxide to come back and forth through these tissues, okay? So look again at the cell. It's not very organized. Everything kind of looks the same, not really differentiated. And you have a lot less space for the alveoli, okay? It's going to be much harder to breathe. We have this very thin area here, single layer for that oxygen and carbon dioxide to pass through. And here we don't really